Hello, welcome back to Space Engineers. In today's video, we're looking at something rather adorable. Now this thing right next to me is the AI Raptor Pet, where it will just basically follow you around thanks to the new AI blocks. So when you spawn it into this world, you're going to get this friendly little dino right here, and you're going to have two buttons on each side of him. One of them is going to be for him to follow you around, and the other one is going to be to imprint him, which means he now belongs to you, he'll follow you around like family, and will chase you up to 2.5 kilometers away, and even try to climb up small hills. So just come around to this side, hit this button, and he'll start to follow you around. Hopefully he will. And there he goes, he has an adorable run cycle. It was to get the free camera and follow him around. That's what he looks like. Turn my character around and make him run away a little bit more. And just following him, that is all he does. He can get up to some quite high speeds, which is quite surprising considering how his legs have been set up. Yes, that is all he does. Just come around to the front, press F10, find him in the spawn menu, and then we'll go from there. So the AI Raptor Pet is 97 small blocks, using the Automaton Sparks of the Future, Heavy Industry, and Warfare 2 DLC packs. It uses no mods, and it states even up here that it works in survival mode. There is confirmation that it follows you 2.5 kilometers away, and there's the instructions that we just went through. So giving this thing a thumbs up, we move around towards the very front, have a quick look around the outside, then we'll go make him run around for a bit, maybe strap a turret on him, and create a great raptor battle against a couple hundreds of them. So at the very front, my character will not bugger off this time because he will simply follow him around. This is what we get. So we can see our lovely raptor face made out of a sci-fi skin block that just comes across onto a white armoured panel that acts as some ears. Right below here we can see how the head has been attached up via two hinges that come across to the main body where our two buttons to control it are currently sitting. Right below the hinges is our gyroscope to make sure he has a little bit of control as he waddles around. Then below our gyroscopes, we've got some more white blocks come onto some more sci-fi steel blocks to act as his little arms. Below him he has a couple of sensors, then right next to him on his legs we've got some cylindrical columns, come down on some more hinges, now come down to some more hinges onto his little feet made out of some beam blocks. Looking at him on the side, that's all we can see, so we can see the AI blocks for how he's going to be walking around. On top we do have an access panel for some decoration, and all the way along here, following all of these hinges, this is his tail, comes all the way down to a reactor to give him a bit of power. So you simply feed him through his tail, and he'll be all happy and continue to follow you around. If you were to move up and look down, we can see how the rotor head's been attached on to give it a bit of decoration. And as we were to move all the way up, there's a programmable block. On the top there, there's our access panel next to a neon tube. There's our buttons on the side. And there is the top of his head where a heat vent is sitting, so we can see how much power the Raptor actually has, without needing to go into the control panel and seeing it manually. Anyway, dropping down and coming underneath him, all the way down, there's our two sensor blocks, there's our feet, and there's our connection that goes all the way along towards our end, where our reactor is sitting. Grabbing hold of my character once again, just going to walk up to it, come over to the sense block so we can see what's going on with these. So the first one is going to be how he's going to track you down and run after you, so once you get a certain distance away, that'll trigger it, and he'll start to follow you around. The other one is going to be for his neck, which lowers it down to the ground, so you can give him a pat on the head. So there we go, and then we lift that up as we move sort of away. If we were to walk up to it again, like this, now lowers down, and he bonked me on the head. Yes, that's all there is to this Raptor. As it states on the Steam Workshop page, you can equip it with other stuff if you want to, such as a turret or a cargo container, and have him as a little companion in your journey. Other than that, I'm simply going to walk away, like so, find the free camera, and we can watch him waddle around once again. And that's all he does. He gets a little skip on as he starts to gain speed. It was to make my character run away, try to jetpack away. That'll do quite nicely. We now follow him once again. And that's all he does. So one final thing to do with this is of course to modify him, put a turret on top, spawn a bunch of them, spawn a bunch as a space pirate, and make them fight each other. And here we go, I've strapped a bunch of autocannon turrets to the back of the Raptors, and they'll be marching across the Mars-like planet over to the enemy Raptors, who are currently unarmed, but they're sitting on that hillside. And look at them all go. They're just marching, trudging along, firing their guns into them. How the enemy's doing, looking all the way up here. They're in quite poor shape. That one's lost his head, the other one has also lost his head. The one in the background is desperately trying to escape. And here comes all the shots all the way across. They are very slowly coming across, they are following me, so I need to realign this character to bring them all crossed over to this section. So just make my characters hover over here. The dinos will then change direction, and here they all come across the Mars-like planet. But yes, you can have a lot of fun with these. They are very nifty and very adorable how they're all set up. I'm quite surprised people haven't made other animals to utilize the AI blocks and follow you around like a little companion. But this is just rather silly and, well, just a bit of fun. But anyway, there's not too much else to talk about with the Raptor AI companion. There'll be a link to the description below if you should download it and play around it yourself. Highly recommend you do. I'll be back with another video some point soon. Bye bye.